everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe. In today's video, I'm going to do something different than my usual lookbook videos because let's be honest, I only have limited number of clothes and I try to keep those videos very informative and very detailed. So whenever I feel like I don't have something valuable to provide to you guys, I switch things a little bit, and so in today's video, I decided to do my very minimalistic makeup look that only takes 5 to 10 minutes in the morning. So if you're running out of time, this is perfect look for you. And I have also shown some tips and tricks that I find really useful in this hot and humid climate to make sure that your makeup is long lasting. So stick to the very end of this video because it's going to be very useful. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but I use the same makeup look to recreate Deepika Padukone's Cannes Festival look on my Instagram. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, be sure to check the link in the description box down below. And without any further ado, let's get started. First things first, this is what my actual skin looks like. It's in much better shape these days because my hormones are not acting up. And I always use a hairband to make sure my hair are out of my way while I'm doing the makeup. Let's move on to tip number 1, which is to rub ice all over your face. I first discovered this tip when I saw Katrina Kaif doing an ice facial on Instagram. I found this really helpful because it actually restricts your capillaries and ensures that the product absorption is better, especially during hot, humid days when I sweat like crazy. Next, I am applying a generous amount of lightweight moisturizer that is non-comedogenic. Now, this term is really important because it means that the moisturizer will not clog your pores and keeps the skin hydrated. Even if you have oily skin, this step is really important, and don't forget your neck. Next, I apply a layer of SPF lip balm on my lips. I have seen girls skipping this step altogether, which leads to hyperpigmentation on and around the lips with time. This balm provides SPF 30, which I think is a good amount of blockage from sun rays when it comes to protecting the lips. Now, this step is really important. I cannot focus that enough. Please don't skip the sunscreen on your lips. Now I will apply my usual primer to reduce the appearance of pores and give my makeup a matte finish because during summer season, I personally don't like the glass skin effect because I think it makes the skin look like as if I am sweating and the T-zone is too oily. I don't use foundation during summer. I mix my SPF 30 BB cream and SPF 46 tinted sunscreen and apply it together. I use my BB cream as a concealer first, where I have hyperpigmentation or dark spots. I use my BB cream to hide that and then use my beauty blender to blend it all together. Then I mix both my sunscreen and my BB cream and apply it all over my face and my neck. So what this will do is that it creates 2 layers of SPF on your face and keep you protected from those harmful UV rays. And also make sure that you are buying a broad spectrum sunscreen and BB cream that protects your skin against both UVA and UVB radiation. So this is another tip that you should keep in mind. Then I'm just filling my brows. Don't go overboard with this because we want to keep the makeup minimal and very natural, just light strokes so the arc is more defined and the shape look more clean. I never skip applying loose powder during summer season because it just locks the makeup in, and especially under the eyes to avoid the creases. I also apply a very thin layer of this powder all over my face. This is another tip if you want the makeup to last longer. This will make sure it does not get smudged easily when you are sweating, and I did remove the extra powder after about 3 or 4 minutes that I just forgot to film. For my eyes, I'm using a brown kajal pencil to line my lower waterline. I really like brown because it's more subtle and natural than black. Then I use Maybelline Nude Palette to give the eyelids a little smoky look. Now this step is totally optional if you want to keep things simple. Next, I will do my lips using very 2 neutral shades. One is Milani Lip Liner in shade 09 and other is Faces Canada Lip Crayon in shade Spice Latte 22. I will leave all the links to the available items in the description box down below. A tip that I use to keep the lipstick long lasting is to set it with loose powder. I don't apply it directly to my lips, but I use a facial tissue first and then tap the powder on it. Just making sure I'm not swallowing the powder in the process and the lip color also stays intact. Then I use a mascara. Now I never felt the need to use a waterproof one because it's relatively cold where I live, but if you are afraid that you will smudge it, then definitely buy a waterproof one. Now let's do the final touch-ups. I'm using a highlighter to highlight my nose and cheekbones, just enough to give it a very natural look. Again, don't go overboard with it. And now I'm using one of my lip shades to apply the blush. To keep it all together, make sure you set it up with a setting spray. Another must have if you want to keep your makeup intact for the whole day. And this finishes our very minimalistic summer makeup look. I really hope that you guys find this video helpful, and let me know in the comment section if you have your own tips and tricks on how to keep the makeup long lasting. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!